Hey y'all, come on in. Time to make some nice, fresh kale salad. Okay, this is going to be the feature of the night. Cutting back on my carbs, so I got to get some things in place that's going to help me to do it. So, hope y'all having a great evening. Hope you had a real good dinner tonight, or at least you're preparing a good dinner. So, what I'm going to do is get started with my kale salad. Of course, you see I've already chopped up a 1 pound bag of kale. I just ran it through my Ninja. And I always say Ninja, my bullet. Okay, that's the last of it. Okay, chopped up that 1 pound bag into my big old mixing bowl here. And the next thing I'm going to be putting into it is half of a red onion. I chopped it in the Ninja as well, and a quarter of a medium-sized green pepper. I'll add that. This is real simple, real easy. It took me about 10 minutes to get my kale chopped up and my onions chopped up, so we'll say 10 minutes to do that. And then I've got some fresh corn. It could be yellow or white, and I've cut it off of the cob. Well, all except just for a little bit I left on the cob. And I'm sure you know what that process looks like. Just, I don't know if you can, let me get it where you can see it. Well, anyway, you just cut this corn right off just like so. Just like that. Just cut it right off. I've already cut most of it off. But for anybody that has never done it before, just to give y'all a little sneak peek of what you have to do. And make sure you have a sharp knife and watch out for your fingers, girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, chefs and cooks. Okay. Just going to get it cut off really good right there. Okay. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and add that corn. That's 3 ears of corn. Add that corn there. As you can see, I'm making a big batch of this kale salad, because you can eat it a big plate of it right by itself with some crackers, or you can eat it as a side dish with some kind of meat, however you want to do it. Now, in this bowl, of course, you got to have some marinade to put over that good old kale salad. What I like is a vinaigrette based salad dressing. So I didn't have any already made up, so what I did, I made my own. Let's make sure I give you all the ingredients for it. Okay, in this bowl I have 1 cup of rice vinegar. Right here, this is what rice vinegar, and I buy it from the Asian market in my neighborhood. So it's rice vinegar. I only had 1 cup, so that's why I only used 1 cup. If I had had an entire bottle, I would have just used 2 cups. But since I only had 1 cup, I also used 1 cup of just white vinegar, or you can use the brown vinegar, because I need at least 2.5 cups of mixture. Okay, 1 cup of rice vinegar, 1 cup of white or brown vinegar, 1/2 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of complete seasoning, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 a teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger, and a tablespoon, and then another teaspoon of brown sugar. You put that all into your mixing bowl here, and then what I did was put it through the blender. That's why, I'm sorry, I did say the turmeric. Okay, the turmeric and ginger, I did tell you. Okay, so just put it into the blender and blend it up, and when it blends, this is what it looks like. It looks like it might be creamy, but it's not. It's still very liquidy. So what I'm going to do is mix all of these ingredients I've got in a bowl, and then I'm just going to pour some of this vinaigrette, my own vinaigrette. Oh, and by the way, I did put 1 tablespoon of oil in there to sort of make it sort of stick to my veggies in there. Okay, and of course, tomorrow this is going to be so good, because then all the ingredients would have had a chance to blend and go through. Just make sure you mix everything in so you get all your onion and your corn and everything evenly distributed throughout your salad. I hope the sound is better on here tonight. A couple of y'all said the sound wasn't coming through well on a couple other videos I did. I don't know what happened, because when I look back to edit, I can hear them just fine. So I don't know what's going on with that. So I apologize, guys. Okay, so what I'm just going to do here is, well, you know me, I don't measure out anything hardly. I'm just going to start pouring, and I'll tell you how much I had to pour to get it like I want it. This is 2.5 cups of mixture here. So I probably poured 1.5 cups, because I'm going to also make another quick salad. I love salad. I love vegetables. I love fish. I love chicken. So if I want to grab me a piece of chicken or a piece of fish and want something to go with it, this is going to be my side dish of choice. So you just mix it up really, really good. And I'm going to put it in a smaller container, because this container here is huge. I'm going to have to share. I'm going to share some of this salad with my neighbor. And with both my neighbors. I'll share some of this with 2 of my neighbors, and that'll get it down a little bit. I won't eat all this. I won't even try to eat it all by myself. And then, you know, Sunday's coming up in about a week. This has probably a week's long shelf life. So now, when you get it all mixed up, at this point, I'm just going to taste of it, put some in my hand. I'm not going to stick the spoon in my mouth. I need just a little bit more. Ooh, that's wonderful. That salad dressing, that marinade, I did myself on that one. Ooh, that's real good. So I think I've got enough. Maybe 1.5 cups is what I used. But now if you choose to make this salad and use that whole 1 pound bag, you just play it by ear. And by tomorrow, that marinade would have gone all the way through the kale. And as I've told you before, you know, sort of bruise it like that a little bit. Bruise it a little bit more to get it mixed up real good. So it has a nice sweetish, sort of a vinegary taste to it. So that's all there is to it. I'm serious. That is just all there is to it. You know, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes when you go out to eat, they may have this on the menu, but rarely. So usually these kind of dishes, you have to cook them yourself. So hang on just a minute. I'm going to come back and show you just another veggie type of salad that I can make ahead of time, put in the fridge, and use that same dressing with it. Okay? Hang on one sec for me. Okay, we're back. Now we're just going to go ahead and cut up some other veggies. I've got carrots, zucchini squash, red onions, and yellow squash. And I'm just going to make a small salad with that, because, again, I love veggies. And all I'm doing here is just cutting these are baby carrots, but I'm cutting them in quarters. And you don't have, you know, I'm not going to put a whole bag of carrots in there. So just got these all cut up and ready. And I'm sure y'all know how to slice veggies. Just be careful with your hands, especially if you got a sharp knife like I've got. Be careful. This is another one of those quick and easy salads that you can use to eat with. I'm just going to go ahead and start. This is my bowl here. And I'll go ahead and put the onions and carrots in there. And just start slicing up those, slice that zucchini as thin as possible, like so. Or you can, when you slice them, you can, when I get through, I'm going to slice through. I'm just going to cut them in half, like so. But just cut them kind of thin. That way your dressing or marinade will soak through a whole lot better. This has a good refrigerator life. Let me get it. I don't have it far enough, did I? Okay. This also has a good refrigerator life. After a week or so, you can still eat off of, because you know, actually the vinegar in there sort of preserves, you know, just almost like it pickles it. So you know, after a week, week and a half. And the other thing too, make sure you wash these veggies real good. For some oddball reason, especially squash, and not so much the zucchini, but the squash gets real gritty. And I think this is because of the way it's grown. And all the grit doesn't always get off it. This is a nice zucchini. I love raw zucchini. It just has that wonderful, wonderful taste to it. And last two, I always do it like that, like so. Okay. Let's keep it going here, y'all. And as you can see, this is in real time, so you see it does not take that long to make this dish. Just absolutely does not take that long to make it. Hold 1 second. I'm cooking some Italian sausage. I'm gonna have a piece of Italian sausage and some sauteed onions to go with my salad. Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice the squash same way, and you can make the squash slices. The squash is the texture of squash is, to me, is much more softer than the zucchini is, because of the way it is on the inside. The zucchini is a little bit firmer, so. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the squash. I'm gonna cut them in half, like so. Just stack them and cut them. And for me, you know, they don't have to be any precision size cuts. And if you're on the what do you call it, the Iron Chef, each piece would have to be cut the same size, but not in here. This is home cooking, and I was just wondering, how about y'all? Do you think you could survive on one of those shows? I mean, I could cook the food, and hands down, I think my food probably tastes just as good, if not better, than anything that they ever thought about cooking. But all the other in between stuff, I think it would drive me bananas. Just some of that stuff is just unrealistic. So, because who cooks under those kind of conditions? Now, when I'm cooking a lot of food, you know, it's a whole different ball game. Isn't that a pretty dish? That's a pretty bowl. I think I'm gonna cut one or two more of the little carrots up in here. That orange just makes it look so pretty. Maybe a couple more. And you know, lately when I've been trying to buy the really little carrots, this is as small as I've been able to find them. For some oddball reason, I don't want to put too many. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I think I've got about another cup of mixture here left. And I'm just going to take it and pour that same mixture. Pour it right over there. That black pepper and those seasonings in the bottom. And voila. We got us a nice bowl. Another nice bowl. And of course, both of these are going to be put into the refrigerator. And well, the veggies are already cold. But of course, you know, the longer they sit, the more of yeah, that's good. And what you have to do is later on you have to go back and toss it again to make sure that all of the vegetables are coated. Yes, indeed. And you know what? I don't even think you need to add any salt or anything to this whenever you get ready to eat it. Now, and of course, that's a personal preference if you want to. I'm telling you, this will go so well with a piece of meat, or a piece of fish, or a piece of steak, or some chicken. Y'all know I'm eating mine with chicken. So, the salads are all done, y'all. And I am ready, just about to get my sausage out of the pan over there. And get going with it. So there are my two beautiful salads. So I'm going to be doing this weekend. I'm going to have me a salad weekend. Hold on one sec for me. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I almost forgot one of the ingredients in my kale salad: tomatoes. Just chop up I would say a medium-sized tomato. Just dice it up like so. Tomatoes do go in here. If you want more, you can put more. I never put a lot of tomatoes in there, just enough, because I kept looking and I thought, you know what, this salad does not have any color. I left my tomatoes out. Okay, so there we go. Got a little bit of color. You know how you just look at something and just forgot the tomatoes. How could I forget the tomatoes? So anywho, we are done with this salad, with both of them. They're really pretty and nice and ready for me to partake. I'm gonna have, like I said, I'm gonna have me a I'm gonna make my plate here and I'll just show you what it looks like. But I'm gonna have me some Italian sausage with some sauteed onions and peppers, and that's gonna be it. I am going to refrain from the bread, y'all. I'm on my journey, so y'all come on, walk with me just as long as you can. Stay with me, okay? I shall return. Okay, there it is, my dinner, y'all. The beautiful kale and the zucchini and squash and carrot salad with the red onions, and my good old Italian sausage sauteed with peppers and onions. Sauteed peppers and onions, and the Italian sausage just really simple. Saute the onions, just slice those onions up, put them in the pan, saute them with a little bit of oil, and then put the Italian sausage under the broiler in the oven, and then throw them in the pan and cook them together with your peppers and onions. Just real simple to make. But the main feature here tonight is the kale salad and the zucchini and carrot and squash salad. So now I'm getting ready to sit back, relax, and enjoy this meal. Lord, thank you for this food, because I'm telling you, there are so many abundant foods that we can eat, not to eat the heavy starchy things. So y'all come on the journey with me. I'm cutting back. So here we go, y'all. Until I cook again, I'm going to say love you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. And as usual, keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down in your life. So until we meet again, I'm just going to say love you guys. Take care. Probably see you on the flavor train on Sunday. Toodaloo.